I think I'm losing my mind.
Holy shit. Is my room a fucking mess? Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. Hi, I'm Sophie, if you don't know me. Today, first of all, let me backtrack. My hair is in a bun. I've got dark lipstick on and a dark Metallica, says Grateful Dead, so a Grateful Dead shirt on. I know some songs, but don't come at me because I'm not like a stan, like I'm not in love with it. I just like the apparel. Also I overline my lips a lot, but none of this has any correlation to what this video is, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna be doing a video that's gonna embarrass the shit out of myself, but I don't really care. I'm gonna be doing my most embarrassing stories. I have a lot, but I'm only gonna share a few. You can probably see on the thumbnail one of the worst, and that's the one I'm gonna be talking about. Yeah, I got in a fight. I'm a senior. This is when I was a sophomore in high school. And we do this thing at our school called powderpuff.
To clear some things up, our school does not hold it or they have no part in it. It's just girls from my school and girls from the rival school. We just do it, but it's just easier to say. I mean, it's been a tradition forever, so keep that in mind.
If you're not aware what it is basically girls play football against other girls. But I wouldn't even call it football. I would just call it thought fights and bitch fights and everyone hitting each other, and for some reason everyone likes it. It's usually juniors against seniors of the same school, which what school I go to, we're all like rival schools against each other, but we're all like one big district. So basically it's like juniors against seniors. Sophomore year you don't usually do it. It's usually when you're juniors and seniors, like I've said 20 times. But so I was a sophomore and we played sophomores of the rival school. So we just wanted to do it because we felt left out from the juniors and seniors, and we thought it'd be fun. My whole school, it's like my whole big group, there was probably about like 30 girls maybe, and then from the rival school there was like 30 girls on that team too, and we like had a game. But before that, prior to that, we like had coaches, which were the boys in our grade, that made us like run bleachers and like all this dumb shit that they made us do. And they were like,
we're just prepping you for the game,
and we're like,
yeah, we're gonna win, oh my god.
and it was just like stupid, okay? Like actually they taught us football positions and shit like that. Like I was D-line, and this is when I was a little bit heavier and I was also very muscular. So right now, I can't beat anyone up because I am weak as f. My little 14-year-old sister can beat me in an arm wrestle. I don't know how this powder puff's gonna turn out because I will probably end up dead. So we have like 10 practices. No, that's like such an exaggeration. We have like 4 practices, one of which I didn't even go to because I was sick of running, and it was summer, so I was like, no. So since we were sophomores versus sophomores, we didn't do it the time that juniors and seniors would. Like for example, our usual powder puff is next week, which is homecoming week. That's when usually powder puff, the tradition, goes on, but we wanted to do it in the summer, so it's summer. We have t-shirts, like we made t-shirts. So finally the day of the game comes along and we play at like this random field. I can't remember if it was one of the rival school fields or if it was like a middle school field. I don't know. We're so ratchet. And so we all show up. Keep in mind, some of our parents came. My mom came, my dad came, my parents are divorced, so they sat on different levels of the balcony. Everyone else's parents like were just sitting there watching us, and we come out to the song. We like do a walkout to the song. That was that. We're all screaming the song. We have this huge speaker and it's like on our coach's shoulder, and we're like walking out to it. We're like, don't get me wrong, especially if anyone like I know is watching this, that we're doing it this year, it's fun and in the moment, but when you're looking back at it, especially when you're a sophomore in high school, it's just like, oh, ooh, like especially my situation. So we're walking out. I forgot what the rival team came out with, and they start like playing, like all of a sudden we're just playing, and we're like blocking people, and I am going like ham. And then it starts getting a little weird, like we're not actually playing, no girl really knows the rules or anything, and everyone just kind of starts like beefing a little bit with the rival team. A few punches thrown, there's a few tackles from like some of my girls are like tackling regular girls. So then we get in a huddle. I sound so stupid. We get in a huddle. Like we said, 1, 2, 3, the other team, like, but we said the other team's like name, something along those lines, and we're like swearing. All the parents are literally in the bleachers. And also my boyfriend at the time, he's not my boyfriend anymore, but he went too, and he was a year older than me, and he was like he was so embarrassed of me. And I'm like, I didn't get it then, but I'm like, yeah, I would be embarrassed of me too. So then one of the last plays comes along. I mean, my team is losing. My girls were like trucking people over. I mean, there was like fights, but the other team was like super skilled at football for being girls. I mean, like, not to be sexist, but like super skilled at football for girls who have never played football, you know what I mean? So we go up there, when they say hike or whatever, I truck the girl in front of me. And the girl in front of me is actually my friend. I don't want to say her name just because I don't want to, you know, be weird. The other team gets pissed. So they switch girls. She changed positions, and that's when my friend Maggie, I got her permission to use her name, so she came up in front of me, and so she was blocking me, or I was blocking her, whatever the football terms are. It was a huddle called because since she got changed and Maggie was gonna come up, and we were being like set up to fight. And so I'm talking to the coaches, and I'm like fired up, and this kid was like, just punch her, just punch her. And this girl is so much taller than me. In the videos that I'm gonna show you, she's not that much she doesn't look that much taller than me, but she's super tall. She's muscular, she's athletic, and I'm not. At the time I was, just because I did cheerleading, and cheerleading's like a big thing for like that my school, so we like trained every single day, and like we were like working out every single day, so I was like had a lot of muscle on me too. But I mean, she was athletic, she could kick my ass, and I was like, okay. And the play is called, and she didn't even know we were gonna fight. I mean, we both kind of thought it, but we didn't know if anyone was gonna like throw the first punch. But I was pissed, so I just pushed her down on the ground, and like we're rolling on top of each other, and everyone's like, what the f? And so then the whistle is blown, and we're like cursing at each other. We're like all this like ratchet shit. The next whatever goes, so we're both in D-line again, and this is when I start getting videos. There's people that went to that powderpuff game that I have never seen before in my life. Some kids from like way different schools, like other rival schools that weren't even like a part of our like game. The first video that I found, because they were all posted on Twitter because we were beefing on Twitter afterwards. Here's the first one. So the girl who broke us up, she's literally a lifesaver. She's so cute. She broke us up because she's such a peacekeeper. Now I would say I'm a peacekeeper, but back then, I mean, I was a fireball. So that video doesn't really show much. At the beginning, I twisted her and she fell on the ground, and then she started running after me and like tried to like fight me, and then I like kicked her back, and then it was split up. So, and then there was this video that she posted because she was like kicking my ass in this video. I mean, she's a tough girl. I'll let you see for yourself.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, what the
So I'm in the blue and she's in the white. We were just like pulling on each other, like bitch fighting. We were bitch fighting. It was so bad. Like, I get so embarrassed. I get chills thinking about it. Like, I get so like cringed out. And so at the end, I like fall over and like pick up my glasses because she whipped my glasses off my face on accident or on purpose, I don't know. So finally the game's over, they won. So then everyone was going to go to an after party afterwards. But I was so mad. First of all, I have the worst temper. I mean, when I'm angry, I can't be by anyone, and that's just a problem I have. It was just like not good. I'm not planning on getting that angry again because it's all for shits and giggles. So everyone's going to this party and I'm walking out and I'm pissed. So I don't end up going to this party. I end up going home, and like some of my friends start coming over to my house, and I wish I would have went to the party because me and Maggie, the girl who I was fighting, are totally like good now. I mean, we're good friends now, whatever. So we started beefing over Twitter while the party was going on, while I was sitting in my bed pissed. Videos of us, like the videos I showed you, and like all this shit. My camera cut off, I'm sorry. And everyone from my team, like all the guys from my team, not like my team, but the coaches and the coaches from their team, they were all like,
Who won, Maggie versus Sophie?
So then I don't remember who started the first tweet. It could have been me, it could have been her, going at each other on Twitter. And she was like,
you were petty and didn't come to the party.
and I was like,
You were petty because I beat the shit out of you.
when she really beat the shit out of me, honestly. That was like the talk of the schools for probably a good month. I mean, my fight and like all the other girls' fight, the powderpuff game, the videos, like that was the talk of the school for a long time. And so a few maybe months go by, maybe it wasn't until summer going into junior year, I don't even remember. I think I texted her or she texted me. We finally like made up. I see her around all the time, like sometimes at parties and stuff, and we always joke about it. I mean, I texted her for this video and she was like, oh my god, love you, I can't wait to see how it turns out. So we're good now. Props to her. She's one of the toughest bitches I've ever met, and I am not anymore. I have like zero muscle. I lost a lot of weight last year, bad reasons, but she could beat the shit out of me. That's why I'm scared for powderpuff this year, even though it's juniors versus seniors. I can't beat anyone up. First of all, I don't like hurting people. Second of all, I don't want to get that angry again.
That sounds so hypocritical, but no, like now I am such a pacifist. Like I am like scared of violence, but like I'm not ready for this year. That's basically what I'm getting at.
So, yeah.